Welcome to Deep USA Files. On this channel, we explore declassified documents, historical investigations, and real incidents that shaped America's hidden history. Today's video is based on publicly available records and verified reports, presented in a documentary format to help viewers understand the facts, not to promote opinions. Let's begin.
What if some of the most powerful people in America were connected to a secret that was never meant to be fully exposed? For years, files were sealed, names were redacted, and questions were ignored. But one name kept resurfacing again and again. Jeffrey Epstein. Tonight, we begin uncovering the truth hidden inside what many now call the Epstein files. Jeffrey Epstein was not a politician. He was not an elected official. Yet, he moved freely among presidents, billionaires, royalty, and intelligence-linked figures. Officially, Epstein was a financier. Unofficially, no one could clearly explain how he made his fortune. Former associates, journalists, and investigators would later describe him as a man with extraordinary access and almost unlimited protection. The story first reached law enforcement in 2005. Palm Beach police received reports involving underage girls and a powerful local figure. That figure was Jeffrey Epstein. In 2008, Epstein pleaded guilty, not to federal crimes, but to a state-level charge. The deal shocked legal experts. He served just 13 months in a private wing of a county jail, with work release privileges 6 days a week. Many later asked, who approved this deal? And why? Behind the scenes, a secret agreement had been signed, a non-prosecution agreement. It not only protected Epstein, but also granted immunity to unnamed co-conspirators. The victims were never informed. This agreement remained hidden for years. When it finally became public, legal scholars called it highly unusual. Some called it something far more disturbing. Flight logs, private islands, exclusive mansions. Epstein's world was surrounded by influence. Court documents and public records later confirmed meetings with former U.S. presidents, global business leaders, royal figures. It is important to note, being named in records does not imply guilt. But investigators continue to ask, why was Epstein connected to so many people at the highest levels of power? In July 2019, everything changed. Federal prosecutors in New York arrested Jeffrey Epstein on sex trafficking charges. This time, there was no secret deal, no quiet settlement. The case threatened to expose decades of silence. Epstein pleaded not guilty. He was denied bail and placed inside the Metropolitan Correctional Center. On August 10, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell. Officials ruled it a suicide, but almost immediately, questions surfaced. Broken cameras, sleeping guards, multiple protocol failures. For many Americans, this raised a chilling question. Was Epstein silenced or failed by the system? The term Epstein files refers to thousands of pages of court records, depositions, flight logs, unsealed documents. Some names are public, others remain redacted. Each release sparks global debate, not because of what is proven, but because of what is still hidden.
Part 1 is about understanding the foundation. who Epstein was, how he operated, and how the system responded. In the next part, we will examine specific documents, unsealed testimonies, and the unanswered questions that remain. This story is not over, and the files are still being examined. Subscribe to Deep USA Files, because history doesn't always hide forever.